Over the last few weeks, we have been talking about how we can prepare ourselves to serve the Master. Today, we are going to talk about courage to resist evil. This is an absolutely important quality within an individual who wants to prepare to serve the Master. To resist evil, one needs courage. There are two types of courage. One is combative opposition to evil. The other one is resistive restraint to evil. In combative opposition to evil, there is a direct attack on evil. If somebody says something wrong or somebody does something wrong, you might stand up and say, hey, I'm going to fight him. I'm going to stop him. I'm going to attack him. This is combative opposition. There is another type of courage which is more powerful. That is resistive restraint to evil. This is also another manifestation of courage, but there is generally no aggression, no application of force, but there is demonstration of courage to deal with the evil in an amicable manner, with love and compassion. The first type of courage involves combative opposition, aggression, force, but oftentimes it only temporarily suppresses evil. It doesn't eliminate it. In the second type of courage, one deals with the root cause of evil and it tries to address that with love and compassion. In both the scenarios, one requires courage. But in the second scenario, one requires courage, application of judgment, observation, empathy, tact, and so on. That is why resistive restraint to evil is more powerful than combative opposition to evil. Let's look at an example. Suppose you find somebody stealing something from your home. You catch hold of that thief. Then you start thrashing him, beating him black and blue, and then you hand him over to the police. The police puts him in the lockup. Then the court puts him in the jail for 6 months. 6 months later, the guy comes back from the jail and starts stealing again because his habit of stealing hasn't gone away. It was only suppressed for some time. But if you can find out the root cause of this pitfall in his character and help him correct himself, help him get rid of the tendency, the propensity to steal completely. If you can eliminate that completely, you are actually eliminating, weeding out evil permanently. And Sri Sri Thakur and Kulchandra always preferred resistive restraint to evil. Let me share with you an example. There was a young man in the satsang ashram who used to scold everyone. He was using abusive language. People used to dislike him because of his rude behavior. But he had the knack of inventing new words every day to scold people. One day Sri Sri Thakur called him and said to him, "Son, you have such a huge strength. Every day you can invent new words to scold people, to reprimand people. I can see a huge talent in you. You have the potential to become a wordsmith, a writer who can use words powerfully to express his ideas. Why don't you start writing?" The young man was so inspired by Sri Sri Thakur's advice. He actually started writing from the same day. Needless to mention, the young man went on to become a great writer in subsequent years. This is an example of resistive restraint to evil. Sri Sri Thakur did not scold him, did not punish him, did not throw him out of the ashram, but he removed the evil tendency within him forever.
Sri Sri Thakur Kulchandra says, resist evil with a skilled hand, it will fly off. He says, resist evil but ensure that you do not create enmity.